A dream is a wish your heart makes. We are here in the happiest place on earth, Disney World. I'm so happy to be here. I've got my sweatshirt from my honeymoon when we came here last, and I'm so excited to just go and do. All I ever want to do when I go to Disney is ride all the rides and see all the shows and go to all the fun restaurants and candy shops and all sorts of things to do because there's lots of activities here. So let's get into the activity books that Usborne Books More has to offer you. So starting with a little travel pack that I have here, this is 100 things for little children to do on a trip. And it comes with a little pen inside and a bunch of cards, which we like to put hole punch and have one of those rings, the binder rings in it, and take it, toss it in a purse, bring it to a restaurant or have it on a car trip, things to do where you don't lose the cards, a quick grab and go and not have to pull out that cell phone of yours. We have a lot of wipe clean activity books, which are really fun to do over and over again. Again, they come with a pen just like the pack, and these teach you some sort of topic. Maybe it's even just drawing, so it's not all education based, but this is action words to copy here. There's a letters one, a numbers one, a math one, all sorts of different wipe clean books for your little ones. If you're a little more advanced and hoping for an activity book that helps them learn, this is the adding and subtracting activity book. There's a couple more math-based ones and similar. This is awesome for your little ones to get learning, especially with the summer coming up. They're going to want to have a book like this to keep their minds growing. Getting a little bit older, we have a pencil and paper games. This is a fun one like Battleship or Dots or Tic-Tac-Toe, things like that, with lots of different ones for some by themselves and some with their friends. So this is a great piece for them, as well as all the way on up to crosswords. Yes, we do have great books for adults, and I'm going to show you a couple others as well coming up here. So this is a bunch of small little crosswords just to keep your mind going. They're nice and small and quick to keep your mind youthful and going on maybe a trip or laying in bed before bedtime. We have some fun activity books for the young ones, like this fingerprint activities book. This is an animals one, but we do have a general one, a backyards one, even a Christmas one, where you dip your finger into the color and you create something fun, like a dog or birds in a cage. Super fun. Just use your fingerprint. It's very personalized. You can keep this as a parent as a fun little keepsake memory of when they were little with their little fingerprints on there. We have a ton of sticker books, and they're my absolute favorites. This is my son's first one that I ever had. This is the airport one, and we brought it with on our first airplane trip. And I'm going to show you an example because he hasn't finished it yet. Here is an empty page, airport security. So he hasn't done this one. It's just a big empty canvas with lots of places to put some stickers. And then in the back, there is the airport security sticker page. So he gets to put all these stickers, some, any, or all, wherever he feels like putting it on the page. So there's kind of a designated location, but not quite. He can use his imagination, right? Here's a sample of a done one by my son, where he's got all these people unloading their luggages at the airport. So fun. There's even a lot of sticker dolly dressing books. This is a princess one. We have a lot of boy-based ones as well, like superheroes and even military-based ones that you can check out. But it's got them all ready to go to be dressed up, and then fun little options for their clothing in the back. So you get to choose who wears what outfit and what accessories they wear. Those are lots of fun. 100 paper planes to fold and fly. We actually have a few in this series here, and it's got this cover that teaches you how to make a paper airplane. So you don't even need to know how, you just learn here in the front flap, and then all the rest of the book is paper to make the planes. So you've got tons and tons of paper to make 100 airplanes, and they actually fly really well. It's lots of fun. Here's a fun one for your older ones, the 50 science things to make and do. And we have a few science books, even like a shark or dinosaur excavation kit. Those are so cool. But this here has a bunch of different ways to keep your mind going. Again, with the summer slide coming up here, we don't want our children to fall back on their learning. So this is a great piece in the summer to get them going, doing, thinking, and learning. So great piece for your young ones. This Academy series, there's Vet, Pilot, there's a few ones, Doctor, that kind of teaches them a little bit about what it's like to be in that occupation. And then it's an activity book which quizzes them and has them do little lessons and guides them through a day in the life of that occupation to see if they would really be up for the challenge. So is it a great fit for them or not? It's a great piece to get them learning about it if they're interested in something like that. We have a lot of color-based books, such as the Color by Numbers here, which I'm sure you all are familiar with, but that's a really fun one, of course, to get into. And we have the Color and Pop-Up series, which we have just two right now, the dinosaurs and an animals with like cats and dogs in it. And it is a pop-up book, but only when you make it one. So you get to color in. It's got a little bit of color to start and guide you, but then you color the pieces as well as the book. So here's the pieces that come in the back, and then when you're all done coloring them, it teaches you, it guides you where to glue or tape them, and it becomes a pop-up book. So a great little piece, a great souvenir for you as well. This is the Magic Painting book. These are super fun. It comes with a pen, paintbrush, but this is my son's because I wanted to show you a beginning and what it looks like when you're done painting. So it comes in all black and white pictures like this, and then when you add just water to your paintbrush, it comes up as a fun, colorful design. So this is my little 3-year-old, well, he was 2 at the time's version of a finished piece. So they're lots of fun, and the worst mess you're going to have is a little bit of spilled water. So we did this on an airplane. It was a great option to keep him busy. These inspirational quote color books, we have a Shakespeare quotes, and they're great pieces for adult or teenage or anywhere in between coloring. So this is a great piece where you can rip out the pages, post them on your wall, maybe even frame them to get a little bit of inspiration in the morning. And then we have a ton of learning to draw or color or doodle. So this is a great book of the combination of all of them. There's ones with step-by-step drawing and things like that, which has lots of different activities for you to do inside, including all 3 of those topics. So there's a lot to do, and this is a great piece to give to adult friends as well. So that's what I have here. I hope you have so much fun with all of your activities. Let's head back to the page. We've got a few more posts to go, and then we're going to unwind and unpack.